What do you mean you don't remember?
I wrote it in my diary so I wouldn't have to remember.
You have a diary?
A little bit. A little bit. I do sometimes write notes and things that are of a personal nature. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to be like hoity-toity about it.
Who's hoity-toity about writing a diary?
I don't know. Some people can get very like, oh yeah, it's only my most lofty and privacy-stricken thoughts. Something like that. I don't. People get weird about weird.
You get weird.
I do get weird. Alright, stream is finally streaming. What are we doing today?
Destroying the world one gym at a time.
This next gym level cap is, if I'm looking correctly, 17.
Yep. So we've got 2 Pokemon left to level. And then we have a very quick secondary level cap of rival of 18.
Oh, that's pretty quick. You will have most of it by the time you're done the gym.
Yep. And then guess what?
Yep.
Next level cap after that for the next gym, 19.
Oh, that's real quick.
Yeah.
So we could be zooming through the story today.
Mm-hmm. And then thankfully after that there's a bit of a spacer, so if I'm getting a bit high I can just kind of avoid trainers. I'll come back and get them later.
Slarborough. World Cup. World Cup, World Cup, World Cup. Go to work. World Cup. Everybody's bragging about their team and making fun of everybody else's team. I have a French co-worker, as I've told you. What I haven't told you is that he has a Colombian wife.
Okay.
And Colombia played a heated match against England. And of course there are people in the office who root for England. So now it's inter-office wars as people are picking sides in countries they don't live in about a game that they don't play. But it's pretty funny.
We might need to turn down the TV. It's hard to tell if it's peaking because of you.
Oh, okay.
Or because it's a bit loud. Just specifically when it's doing the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Okay.
But yes, so Colombian wives.
Apparently, after the loss to England, there was just horror in the household.
Life wasn't worth living.
No. And then, of course, retelling this story to the English supporters at work, no sympathy.
Shock horror.
It's funny to see it all play out. So it's way too much more drama than it needs to be, because in reality it's just like nice fun football and everything, but it's devolved into Europe versus Argentina now, because all the teams left are from Europe except for Argentina. So that is another angle that's going on. I never want to take vacation again.
Okay.
No, you're supposed to say no! Why would you say such a ridiculous thing? And then
Well, there's no point in you taking vacation if you're going to take work calls while you're on vacation.
Vacation's great. But the problem is going back to work sucks. So you might as well just go back to work. The opposite theory is to just, become worldwide renowned streamers and chat all day about video games. That would be nice.
That would be nice. I believe we've got a plan for that, don't we?
A little of a plan. A little bit. I don't want to, you can't share these plans worldwide because then everybody steals your plan.
Yeah, but we got the plan from someone else.
That we stole their plan. You see how this works? Since we stole their plan.
No. It's called inspiring others.
Inspiring. I stole it. You could be inspired. I stole this.
I'm pretty sure this was my idea.
It was your idea. But you see? There's no limit to the amount of thievery I could do.
And there's no limit to the amount I can stab you.
Scoundrel.
Scoundrel.
Oh. no, you had a very good idea, and I seconded it, and then I spent money towards it. And once you spend money toward an idea, it means it's real.
It does mean it's real, which is pretty exciting.
Yes.
Now we just actually have to put in the work, because this idea isn't just an easy idea. It does involve work.
So it's work, because we have to read a book twice.
Yeah, well, actually, that's something I wanted to discuss with you. Do we read the book twice? Or do we have it that, we just take it chapter by chapter value? Because there's pros and cons to both ways.
So now there's the third way. So let me explain the three ways I see. The first way is chapter by chapter, the initial read through, read a chapter or two, and then discuss. So that is one read through sequential.
Yeah.
Then you have the second idea, which is read the book all the way through once just to read it, and then do the chapter by chapter, taking notes and talking. The third option is read the book once, read the book twice, taking notation, and then once you're done, 2 full reads with notation, then do the chapter by chapter. I am in favor of the second one, where we get a solid read through, and then we give ourselves okay, we're going to read this chapter, take notes this week, and talk about it.
Right. Which, I'm happy either way, because both have merit. In some ways that I've seen it done, because I was doing some research on it the last few days, is one of the pair will have read the whole book beforehand, and the other one will be blind, so that way they've got, someone is acting as moderator. So to speak, through the conversation. But that can become difficult with, what's a spoiler and what's not, and so it is easier if we both fully read the book. I've read this book at least once that was starting with. Which can be shown many times throughout the stream as we talk.
Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea, considering that there are just 2 of us. I don't think it's a good idea for any of us to be blind.
Well, the only people I know who have done this are only 2 streamers. It's another husband and wife duo, and they just take turns of, I really liked this book, you're now going to read it, and we're going to do a chapter by chapter breakdown.
I don't know. I just I like the idea of being on a somewhat equal footing. And what that means is that if you've already read a book, then you don't have to read it for the first time. You could go straight to the chapter by chapter.
I know, which is what I can do for these, because I read this book literally last year.
Yeah, and in the future we could do a classical book. I don't want to. I mean, you just read the first Dune, for example.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah. So that could be a book because we both read it. Then
when you were talking about a classic, I'm like, please don't tell me it's fucking Moby Dick.
No, okay, yeah. Classic for me is sci-fi classical. My brain was hopping between Lord of the Rings and Dune, and I'm like, Lord of the Rings is too cliche. Dune's the right amount of in-depth craziness going on.
Well, no, they both have merit because there's different things you can break down, such as where did a lot of Tolkien's ideas come from? Because they come from a lot of Scottish lore. Yeah, a hobbit is a halfling. A halfling was a thing that existed long before hobbits. Yeah,
the things that we consider original from Tolkien lore are, they're retold and they're reframed and everything. They're reused and molded to his story, but they're not whole cloth. They're not cut from.
No. And even though everyone's everyone just copies Tolkien, I'm like, you do realize Tolkien copied someone else, right? Was he the first one to bring it together in a really big worldwide epic? Yes. But these stories were already being told and were epic to the locals. It just wasn't all in this big journey.
Yeah.
But these ideas were always in their own little folk tales.
Yeah, it's hard to... I don't know. Most things are not original. Most things have original content in them. That's where the iteration and the improvement and the innovations come from. Because, a lot of the stories are pretty well worn and tried and true.
Yeah.
So it's that's not what you're reading the book for. You're reading the book for a character or a idea or something, like a interesting plot point. You know.
Yeah, no. It's even the Odyssey. Because the story was retold verbally so many times, the chances of getting the actual original is not going to happen. Because every time it was retold, someone has added something. So, like, by the time it actually got written down, like, that is what they have agreed upon as the retelling. But that probably wasn't how it was even originally told.
Did you... I'm going to... Did you watch Phil DeFranco?
Yeah, no, wait, yes. Sorry, I've had a long day.
No problem. You had an eventful and chaotic day.
Can I remember what was in Phil DeFranco? No.
Okay. He does talk about the new Christopher Nolan Odyssey movie.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought you were going to talk about the news that they potentially found one of the original writings of the Odyssey that was on stone.
Oh, no, I didn't hear about that.
That's where I thought you were going. I'm like, did Phil talk about that?
No, Phil did not talk about that in particular. No, it's people...
It's people being dumb.
Yep.
That's all it is. It's people looking to poke holes and to knock someone's tower down.
Yeah, no, the funny thing is that of all the complaints that people have on Christopher Nolan's movie, it's like nobody pointed out that almost none of the cast is Greek. Like, if you're gonna point out anything, you might as well just start there, you know. Yeah. But they don't, and it's annoying. So, you know, the less said about that at this point, the better. But Onyx, no, you ugly Pokemon. Most unfortunate looking snaky snake. Its face doesn't look right. I don't like Onyx.
Maybe it's just having its photo taken at the wrong angle.
That could be true. Maybe he's a beautiful child inside.
Yep.
Like the sparkling star.
I was thinking sparkling Squidward, like, no, when Squidward's like...
handsome Squidward?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's even more handsome! Oh my god, that episode is great. Early SpongeBob is amazing, and I think we discussed it up until the movie.
Yeah.
The first 4 seasons, which they conveniently sell in a box set, which I conveniently bought. He's conveniently convenient. Yes.
Oh my dear lord, the amount of convenience in this household.
So convenient. So convenient, I don't have to get up. Oh my god. You didn't get the phone call.
No, I didn't.
That was the one for the Mew. Ring, ring, ring. Got a Mew here.
Stab you.
I know. But it's probably a Zubat. It's like, I found a Rattata and he was fighting a Zubat, so I caught a Zubat. That sounds like what they say.
It's always, I almost caught it, but didn't.
Oh.
Well, bye.
Well, bye. That's how kids talk, though. Like, they tell you a story that they don't know how to end it, so they just go, well, bye.
Yeah.
And then they run off, and they're like, you're just sitting there weird.
Yeah, well, it's more of, they don't actually care for your input. Your input is not required, your attention is required. And it's not through any form of, like, rudeness. It's just they are not yet at that stage where they are aware of others around them and the fact that there's meant to be a to and a fro in a conversation. Some adults even are still unaware of this fact.
I tend to ramble and run on sentences and things.
This was not meant to be a jab at you.
It is, yeah, well, okay, I don't want to say it is, though, because it's not necessarily a jab at me. It is just a noted fact. We actually, today at work, work ended in a ramble session about AI and things and stuff. And Kate brought up some of the points I was brought up on the train where I was rambling in mostly the right direction. Ugh. The problem is that there are 10 problems that I say and I want to talk them all at once, but I can only say one word at a time.
Yep. It's a bit like putting on your pants.
Yeah, I have trouble with that too. No, I don't. They're on.
They are on.
They're on.
I have not checked to make sure that they're the right way on.
No one at work bothered me.
Yeah, well, some people are just not brave enough to say anything.
You don't bother the dude wearing his pants the wrong way. That's just a recipe for getting into a long-winded conversation. Listen, it makes sense to have the button back, okay? Don't ask me why.
Well, you know, if all you do is poop all day, because you're just talking so much shit.
What do we got here? What do we have here, Donna? Somebody named Donna. Anyway. Get back.
But no, we were talking about my mum before and her aversion to vegetables, and when given 3 options for dinner, she then interrogated what vegetables are with the option she is considering.
No, you and your mom both are just anti-vegetable, and I hate it.
I will happily eat vegetables, but I appreciate a cheat day.
Yes, you do appreciate it.
And anytime, often when you have promised a cheat day, you have broken that promise by adding a vegetable.
Because you have to have a veg.
Not always.
Oh, not always. What?
Once a week, you can avoid a veg. It doesn't have to be every day. A bit like you and like your lack of fruit, especially now that you're not having breakfast because you're not eating blueberries.
I know, now I'm in double trouble. I've been eyeing up the oranges outside.
No, I've been looking at them as well.
No, this reminds me, your mom sent a picture of a lovely chicken dinner she was eating. Mm-hmm. It looked like chicken. It looked like a browned chicken leg,
yeah.
and it looked like it had like a nice juicy, bone with the chicken skin on it. And I said, and I didn't like zoom in on the picture, so I said, that looks like a lovely chicken dinner, because it genuinely did. And it's like it was steak and parsnips or something, and it was just framed. It was framed fine. I just didn't register it was steak, and so I just, and that was on a chat with all your family.
I know.
And it's just like, you can't pull that one back. Everybody's going to know now forever. Every time we go to a meal, they're going to be like, you want the steak? And they're going to point to the schnitzel. And I'm just going to be so mad about it. I'm going to be like, screw you guys. Shiny! It's the shiniest owl you've ever seen.
My brain went in 2 different songs for that. There's Shiny from Moana.
Okay.
But then there's also Brighter from Has-Been Hotel. And I'm just like, oh no, my brain is now mashing songs together.
Mash. We do the mash. The monster.
Really?
Big old smash.
We don't do mashed potato.
I don't know. Thinking back now to Good Omens with Aziraphale, like, you love the Charleston.
What about the Sorry Dance?
Well, you were right. I was wrong. You were right. That last movie was really good for the time they had allotted to it. It was clear they had bigger ideas in store, but for the time allotted, they compressed it really well.
They did. And it was really only, I think, in the first 20 minutes that it was painfully obvious how, like, squished it was. Because that would normally be, like, your slow setup. No, I miss.
Tackle! Take that, owl! You cannot fight Geodude!
I can and I will.
Geodude is made of solid rock! And eyeballs. I don't know if the eyeballs are also a rock. Are the eyeballs made of, like, a white stone with a black streak in it?
They're made of cat's eyes.
Ah,
the stone.
Eyes. Yes. Very good, very good. Building the lore up here.
For a second I'm like, wow, all does heaps damage. It was critical hit.
This is not a favorable matchup for our friend Roll.
No, but at the same time, at this stage, Johto doesn't know any rock moves, so it's fine. It's just painful. Especially when it starts this gambit. Which I delayed a little bit.
Beat. Critical hit.
Why would you wish this on Wall? What did Wall ever do?
Listen, adversity builds character. I'm just hoping that Wall becomes a strong personality.
So when you now then, like, exiled to the shed because Wall has died...
Exiled to the shed?
Yeah, you're going to remember this about building some personality and character out there.
Do I get a pillow?
We'll see.
I'm going to steal the dog bed.
That's fine. The amount of times I've accidentally fallen asleep in the dog bed is like just laying on the floor flipping bolts and...
Sure, no. I mean, there's a reason those dog beds are comfy. I'm not saying that I actively seek these things out. But...
Well, that and I deliberately buy ones that are very comfy for the dogs. Wall, you need to do the thing. That's the third one in a row you've missed.
Oh, Wall is defense harshly fell.
Twice. 3 times. Yep, I'm gonna blame you if he dies now.
Yes, I would switch him.
Nope.
Okay. But, I mean, now the blame's back on you. I've given you...
No. It builds adversity and character.
Okay. So you say.
Woke up after the second one. You gotta be kidding me. I could have killed it by now.
You can't keep it out there. You do what you want. It's your shiny hoot hoot. You can cut your nose off to spite your face all day.
Yeah, I can. And I still blame you that I have to do this. You're the one who tempts fate. Saying, I hope he get a critical hit. You're the one who's wished for this. Because now I can't switch it out because it's been binded. That's not where I want to be. Can't run, can't switch. Finally using a heart. I wonder when that was coming.
It won't go any lower.
Nope.
Onyx, you're screwing up in the final hour here. This is also a good experience for Wall.
It is, but this is what happens anytime you wish a critical hit on my things. I'm just going to keep it out there. Because you did this last time and we immediately lost a Pokemon after you said it.
Was that the Gaslight?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about last Nuzlocke. Get a critical hit! Instantly lost a Pokemon. Like, as you said it.
Somebody has to root for the computer.
No. No one has to root for the computer.
I sincerely do not know if you're upset or if you're just... I don't know. So, if your feelings are hurt in any way, understand that I'm rooting for you to finish the Nuzlocke.
I know. It's just annoying because it feels like you jinx it. So I'm not upset. It's just annoying when things get jinxed and then I do lose because it feels like...
Okay, so good. No, we're not going to jinx it then. Okay, no, it's good that I know the angle now. Because I absolutely do not want to jinx the run.
No. So that's why I'm just like, no, I'm now that you've wished this, we're going to see it out. Because you've done this before, and we did immediately lose a Pokemon. Not because I kept them out there too long, they were at full health.
I wasn't wishing for a critical kill. Fun move.
There is no such thing as a critical.
I mean, yet. I might jinx it.
You might jinx it. You might cause the computer to glitch and suddenly all my Pokemon are dead because one got tail whipped.
Well, all your Pokemon have what? Reduced defense forever?
Yeah.
That'd actually be really vicious.
Especially for a children's game.
Yeah. Don't confuse us, Zubat. You are ugly. We know you.
We know you. But the good news is, Wall is nearly done.
So again, just to refresh, we're leveling everybody to 17 so we can rush over. We're going to fight basically a gym leader, then your rival, and then another gym leader in quick succession.
Yes.
Because the level cap's going to go basically from 17 to 18 to 19. Just
Very
three
quickly.
main fights. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Oh my god, Wall. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
And now I'll go heal that Pokemon. Because, yeah, we've only got 2 Pokemon left that need a little bit of love.
Yes, we have a newly acquired Slowpoke, who still has his tail, thank goodness.
Yep, she does. We have Wall, our shiny Hoot Hoot. But the rest are all level 17, they're all ready to rock and roll. It's just literally these 2, so it shouldn't take us too long to grind them up.
Most of the party is female, isn't it?
Let's look. No, male.
Oh, what the heck was I thinking? No, Alice and Katniss are the exceptions, not the rule. But you've also had other Pokemon that have subbed out a couple times. Like, you at least one.
And I've already lost one.
Yeah, the Ghastly.
Actually, let's see. We'll put Alice up first because Alice has the furthest to go.
Yes.
Because hopefully we can get Alice up to 17 without going back to the Pokemon Center. Because this is like Alice's training ground because most of it's rock type.
Yeah, water gun.
And then the other things just aren't really worth being concerned over. Especially now I have confusion. So it's just bang, 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 bang.
Zubat's like, I don't know if I should buy a Ford or a Chevy. I don't know. I don't know why. What can a Pokemon be confused about?
Well, considering some Pokemon were once people. Like, especially the ghost ones.
Oh, what, the ghost one?
So, you know, they have a lot to be confused over. Am I a Pokemon or am I a...
It's... At least, you know... Are there regular animals in Pokemon?
No. We've had this discussion before.
Okay.
Like, there are no regular...
So Pokemon is just the Pokemon's world name for animal?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Animal Fighter.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound as good when you put it that way.
No. Why do you think, like, Power, for example? Like, same premise, except they actually are like, hey, all those horrors that you entertain the notion of for Pokemon, yeah, it's real. So, slave labor of animals, it's also our food. Like, oh, and we're just gonna make them fight each other. Like, they're just like, you know what? We're just gonna rip that band-aid right off.
I have not played Power.
Neither have I. But considering Nintendo was fighting it heaps hard.
Well, I know that there was a thing where Power World had to change its mechanic from like a ball to like its summoning mechanic because it was too close to with Pokemon. I don't know, but
I don't know if they actually had to change it because that ended up getting bounced.
Well, overall, yeah. Right. Legally, they're fine, but I think at some point they still made changes just to clear up, because you don't want any gray areas remaining.
Well, that, and specifically in Japan, their copyright law is a lot stricter than the American. So it was actually a surprise when Power walked away the winner of that one. But then they tried to copyright all summonings, and it's like, no, summoning was happening long before you, buddy. You are not the original summoner. Because there's another Pokemon-like game that I really like. It's actually got a really cool story. And it will be joining the Nuzlocke lineup, because I like to play things as they kind of came out. So I'm going to kind of slot it in at about the time it came out. Because that also shows you, because you can look at Pokemon versus it and see the similarities. Mm-hmm. And that was Temu Temu. And that was a really cool game. I didn't finish it, but the story, like probably the biggest criticism of early Pokemon was the lack of story. Temu Temu blew them out the water. Really good. But they had it that essentially all the Temus were in cards, like you had like digital cards, which was really cool.
So I did look up the Pal World thing, and when Pal World came out, they had Pal Spheres, which that has been updated now that the Pals just summon next to you without any throwing animation or anything. There's no, whether or not a Pal Sphere still exists conceptually, I don't know, but like they're not thrown and pop out of the ball because Pokemon. But I understand why Nintendo would fight something so drastically, but you can, if Lego has proven anything, Lego has proven that you can exist in a world where copyright doesn't protect your mark. Like, your mark can be protected for the fact that it's like, no, Lego produces quality Legos and sets and everything else. Like, anybody can make a building block, even with the pegs and everything, but Lego still is fine. Lego will be fine forever, it seems.
But it's also more of the fact that a lot of other places get a lot of... So if we look at PlayStation versus Nintendo, PlayStation used to fight just as hard as Nintendo to essentially, even on platforms like this, they would actively try and get people taken down for playing their game online. Nintendo was the last one to drop this. They were still fighting it hard up until the last straw. But PlayStation went, you know what? We're actually just going to incorporate that into our model. So on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, you can just straight stream the game. And it's just that there are a handful of parts of the games, which is on then the game companies, if they would like to just have it as something that can't be streamed, like certain cutscenes.
Sure.
And so instead what the people viewing the stream would see would just be sorry, this cutscene can't be streamed. But you would still see the reactions of the people and things, which is half the reason you're watching.
Yeah.
It's not purely for the what's happening in the game.
There's still a number of old games that get copyright protected.
Yes.
If you try to put them on YouTube or anything else. Notably DuckTales for the Nintendo, because... and it's the thing about DuckTales for the Nintendo is that the music is unique to the game. It's not in DuckTales.
Some of your... Because I was obviously downloading old VODs because we're looking to put our VODs on a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Some of your stream for Final Fantasy VI has been YouTube.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Final Fantasy VI makes sense because the other symphonic game I was going to mention was Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It has a lot of symphonic tracks, well produced, you could get the soundtrack to it. And Final Fantasy VI's soundtrack is banger after banger. It's amazing. So I am not shocked in the slightest. What that may mean in the future is, playing generic. Well, if I'm streaming Final Fantasy VI, I'm not going to There's no. I'd be so put off if I would had to then mute the music in that game because it's one of the joys of the game. It's why I'm playing it.
Well, that and you don't need to because before I put the VOD up, I'm going to be running it through my software that I've got, which means that I'm going to be adding captions. So if you get muted, there are still captions going, and I can clearly see where the mutes are, so I can easily just throw up a Twitch muted this. Mute ends at time frame here. Because I need to add an intro and an outro thing before I throw it up on YouTube. Because I need to make the little blank thing for where other videos that you can look at are a little circle.
To that effect, there's no reason why we couldn't be turning on local recording as well.
Well, no, I was looking at that as well, but I'm it still means it would likely get muted on YouTube.
Yes, there is a there's many ways you. If you record it locally, you retain the audio. If you download the same VOD from Twitch, you'll get the heads up of what gets muted.
Yeah.
And then that's a double check. But in the end of the day, we're not when I play Final Fantasy VI on stream, I'm not I don't know. Obviously, we're streaming. Obviously, we want to talk with people. We want to share the game and all that kind of thing. But I'm playing for the love of the game. I love Final Fantasy VI. I love doing retro achievements, so it's great. We love challenging yourself to Nuzlocke, the Pokemon. We enjoy doing all the things that we do.
Yes.
So it's a hurdle, but it doesn't. It's not killing me. I'm not no, because the main thing is the main thing.
Yeah. It's just one of those things of it was I noticed this. That was all. Yeah, because it was just on the subject of that reminds me.
No, I'm shocked that I knew Castlevania Symphony Night got that treatment because I've seen speedrunners who will literally be on Twitch not streaming the audio of the game. You just don't get the audio. You get their conversation, they make fun of the game, they make fun of people in chat, but they don't stream the actual audio of the game. And that's...
It's just strange because the person that I watched play Final Fantasy VI, I don't remember it losing volume very much. So there just must be key tracks. And it could just be perhaps it was in the opening cutscene.
Yeah.
And then maybe the thing with Kefka. I'm pretty sure there's something to do with Kefka gets muted.
Dancing Mad is a popular track from Final Fantasy VI. It's his music. He shows that it's very key to the character and very key to the game.
Yeah.
It's his motif.
Yeah, everyone has their own theme song. Essentially, it's an indicator of here comes the bad guy.
Yeah, and Final Fantasy. If you want to have an impromptu discussion of Final Fantasy VI, it's one of the rare games that people still argue who's the main character. It's so well told that everybody gets to shine, and part of that shine is, when somebody's music is playing, that they're talking now. They have the conch or whatever the way you want to say it, and we focus on them for a little bit.
Well, especially as it even has that cool play that you can take part of later in the game. And that play does stuff mechanically, I think, to some other parts of the game.
Oh, I forget.
The outcome of that play matters. Because you can get different outcomes.
I forget.
I've lost to Lucy.
Lucy is lost. No, there's so many... Final Fantasy VI has a lot of strengths in the fact that the main. I will get her if she barks again. I wanted to just make this one point. Final Fantasy VI's main story is pretty set in stone. Where it excels is in the small deviations, where you can change a character's story, you can change it, and you got that.
Yes.
Gotta catch them all, Lucy.
You're being a good girl, baby. You're being a good girl. Only a few more things with Alice, which will be good.
Keep going, hug it.
What are you doing? You watching him, baby? Making sure he's not up to no good. Just a few more. Game over, man. Game over. Lucy, you up to nonsense?
Veins bulging out the side of her head pretty strongly.
Is she? Maybe she's sore. Maybe I'll pause and quickly give her some medicine. Like maybe she strained herself.
Yeah, no, she had her.
Are you talking about where the furs meet? Come here, baby. Lucy! Kill that rat. Have a quick look at my dog. Right, you up as well. Baby, come and see. Yeah, because this is the furs. I still am going to give her medicine. Because if she's shaking, it means that potentially she's in pain.
I ain't playing.
You touch me, yeah.
I would never. I would never do the thing. Leia, get over here, Leia.
Medicine given. It'll probably take about 20 minutes, half an hour to kick in. Then hopefully afterwards she'll be feeling better, hey? Good girl. But yeah, Alice is about to go up a level. Which is good because it's the last level.
Oh my goodness! Water gun that stupid thing right in its face.
Dong.
Dong! Shinies. Not perma shinies, but some shinies. So now we got one Pokemon at level 16.
Yep. So it won't be long. I think it's like half a level that they need. She's looking at you like, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, hello.
Eindhoven's triangle.
I should have guessed it by the
emojis.
Well, the emoji slash like symbol stuff. I can't remember what they're called. They're not emojis.
I don't know what they're called, but they're awesome.
They are awesome. How you doing today, mate? We are in the middle of the last grind.
Yeah, so
where we just got to get this one Pokemon level 17 and then we're taking on a gym.
Yeah, so we're almost to story time. Or progression time, whatever you want to call it. I don't know.
And then after that, and it's going to happen in very quick succession, we have level 17, Bug Gym. We have Rival at level 18, and then we have another gym at level 19, so it's bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, today was a hectic day. We had a lot of things going on. Shell is on break, but almost missed an appointment with a friend.
Yep.
And I just had a heck of a day at work, and glad to be home, glad that it's the weekend. Gonna try to relax. Probably not going to succeed, but maybe a little.
Yeah. You gotta hurry up and read Dungeon Crawler Carl so you can start our next project.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Dungeon Crawler Carl I'm on book 5 now. That's book 5 has started off like I guess every book naturally has to reset its tension level, but that also is kind of because their tension is borrowed from the previous book where it picks up and it's like, it has to wrap up things and it has to continue certain things. So. No, this book started off pretty. Shenanigans upon shenanigans.
Shenanigans upon shenanigans.
So, without going too much into spoilers, Dungeon Crawler Carl introduces teleport spells pretty early on, and Carl's like, I can fuck with this.
Carl's like, I can fuck with anything that's fuckable,
really.
Really? When you get up to deal with the dog, can I have my Torchic?
Yes, you can have Torchic.
Because I realised it after you sat down and I'm like, oh, mine. Got this for my birthday the other week. Have they what? No. Ironhoven says, seems like you two are doing well then. We are indeed doing well.
Yeah, it's more fun.
Scoundrel had taken a week off of work to reset. And we went to a festival in town recently, which was to do with like various different light shows and stuff that was really cool. We got to walk around our botanical gardens and there was lots of interesting play of sound and light going around. It was really cool. God, this Onyx. was before. I'm just being mindful of how much HP do I have, because if I lose the Pokemon, I lose the Pokemon. Because there was a point where I was being very mean to Scoundrel, because Scoundrel was rooting for the computer. And I was like, cool, that's it, I'm not going to switch out WoW, we're just going to see where it does, and I was being very mean. But I just want to give myself a little bit of a HP buffer. Come on, whoa! Iron Hoven believes in you! Alright, should be last hit. Treats delivered. Cricket? What's the cricket doing inside? Oh, Joey's calling me. Hold on.
Joey? Who's Joey?
Joey!
How do I not know Joey?
I don't know, you weren't paying attention, obviously. Show, howdy. It's Joey, how are you? Oh yeah, I saw a wild weedle the other day. I thought about going for it, but then I failed. Oh well, I guess that's just the way it goes. I'm not very good at catching Pokemon. Bye.
It's cold.
Look, it's better than being in here and potentially being eaten by dogs.
Yeah, 2 ravenous dogs.
Well, no, it's just they'll chase it because it moves.
Well, not even that. Look at me. They're following me because they just want treats.
They always follow you.
They do follow me, yes.
Do they follow me a little bit more? Yes, but that's just because if they lose sight of me, their world ends.
No. Oh, that's right. Camera was in dog mode. Now it's in Scoundrel mode. Scoundrel mode.
No. Laugh.
Laugh.
Come on, up you get. You have to come across. Thank you.
Yes, with the younger and spry one. The older one has to go sit by the shell.
Mama.
Mama. Wool is still level. What?
Well, when we're going up against an Onyx, and it does harden, it gets a lot slower.
It's not very effective.
No, and it's about to get less effective when I only have Peckless. Come on. But then I'll quickly run back to the Pokemon Center after this one just to re-up my PP.
Oh, hee hee hee, you said PP.
I did. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's doing about the same. But I would still need to run back because of health. But it'll be the last time, hopefully, we have to run back. And I might even try the grass outside, which means we'll be less likely to get these rock Pokemon.
When an Onyx passes away, do the individual segments fall apart, or are the segments connected?
I'm presuming there's a spine in there somewhere.
I don't know, it just looks like a string of rocks.
If only there was a book that would allow you to see Onyx's evolution around somewhere.
Onyx's evolution? Well, I know... fine, I'll go get the book. I mean, Onyx is supposed to... Well, the original Onyx doesn't have an evolution.
And? Was I talking about the original Onyx?
Onyx turns into Steelix.
Your mind works in mysterious ways, Scoundrel.
I take what I see, I ask questions, it's the scientific method. I have a scientific mind about these things. And if just because I apply it to a fictional kids game, doesn't mean it's any less scientific.
No, there's an artist that I like to follow on TikTok, and he has a very good understanding of like anatomy from a person and animal perspective. And so he will look at like creatures from Dungeons and Dragons and actually like, oh, well, if this was to work, this is what the muscle and bone structure would look like. It's really cool.
That is cool. It is nice to have that boundary. So, just to let everybody know, this is Steelix. Hi, I'm Steelix. Anyway. Steelix here is the evolution in later games of Onyx. You need to have it hold a better coat and trade it, which kind of stings. But it's suffering from the same problem. It is drawn as if it had segments, like an ant or a bug.
Yeah.
So, I mean, considering that ants don't fall apart like a sack of rocks when they die, like ants are not composed of 3 pebbles. So I'm just going to assume that onyxes are rock and steel like, and not actually rocks and steel. That is my interpretation of the thing. Because any other interpretation would be that it should be part psychic type because it's using mind powers to hold itself together.
It thinks, therefore it is?
Well, like, wouldn't it be cool if there was a Pokemon that was just like a swirl of rocks and there was a psychic, rock type?
It actually wouldn't surprise me if it was.
Yeah, I mean, I could look through the Pokemon Pokedex right now and find or use Google or whatever, but...
Probably have to use Google. It probably won't be one of the new ones, especially as they've already released the next 3 starters to the next game.
I mean, there should be a catalog of types and which Pokemon types have been identified, and finding the gaps and trying to predict what those gaps would look like. That could be an interesting little exercise in Pokemonology.
If it's not already there.
I mean, whether or not it's already there doesn't mean it cannot be replicated or improved upon.
Sure.
Somebody may have tried it once and gotten it wrong because they're fools, and they're just waiting for we're waiting for the true Professor Oak of our time to come along and do this hard research and exploit their grandkids and all other kinds of weird things that they do.
Yeah, and clearly favor the neighborhood kids instead of your own flesh and blood.
It's a Hoppip! I've never seen one of these in the wild. Look at you little guy. You look like a devil bean.
Yeah, this is this generation's version of Magikarp.
Aww.
It knows one move. Splash.
I love it, and you should catch it.
I can't.
Oh. I mean, because it has a fierce red skin with pointy ears, so it looks like a little devil. Huh?
It's pink.
It's pink.
It's pink.
It looks like it wants to do so much mischief.
It does want to do so much mischief.
Look at that.
Admittedly, I do like Hoppip and their evolutions. I do think that they are pretty cool.
Yeah. Where's my Hoppip gear? I need all the Hoppip gear. I need t-shirts. I need hats. I need backpacks. I need all of it.
You need all of it. Alright, I'll work on it. You've got a birthday coming up.
Listen, I may regret what I say, but right now I'm in the moment. Right now, what are we learning? Reflect.
Do I want to reflect? No.
Alright. Well then.
I just thought I would look and see what options I had. But now we're going to go and we are going to prepare.
We must prepare.
Because we're going to be fighting a bunch of things.
Boop.
Because we're going to go and do the gym. And then, depending upon how we go at the gym, will depend upon if we just go straight into rival fight.
This is a bug type gym, so Hoot Hoot, struggling with the rock types, gonna peck the crap out of some bugs.
Oh yeah. But we're gonna, we'll leave Katniss to the end. That way if Hoot Hoot gets big and level, it just saves a bunch of stuff. But essentially we have, we've got Katniss, Hoot Hoot, and Rocky, who are all gonna absolutely do amazing things. And the ones that I have picked out for the rival fight, because the rival has a Ghastly, a Zubat, and the evolution of their original starter. And so at the moment I have Ghastly paired up against Katniss.
Okay.
And then I have Rocky fighting the Zubat.
Yep.
And then at the moment I have Munchies for the other one because it has Hyper Fang and a high crit rate. Because I don't have a good matchup for that water type at the moment.
No.
Like,
you would need electric.
I would need electric, and the thing is, it has bites, so like Alice actually would have been a good choice, but is weak to dark moves. So, and because it has bite, it's like, oh, actually, maybe I'm not do that. So at the moment, I'm like, let's start with Munchies, and I can then throw in Badikoto as like a backup if I need to. But regardless, we're going to go and do the gym.
We're going in!
Come on, baby. Up you come.
Uh-oh.
Hi, baby girl.
He's a dog.
You gonna lay down for me?
Did you make a funny noise?
Yeah, she did a burp.
She made a burp.
Gonna lay down? Good girl.
It's funny because Whippet burps sound like they're coming out of an 8-bit speaker.
They do.
They kind of have that quality to them.
Yo, Challenger!
Oh, you're not champ of the making?
No. Bugsy made this gym. It's a huge nest of bug-type Pokemon. Bugsy's young, but he's a master of bug-type Pokemon. It's gonna be tough without my advice. Let's see, bug-type Pokemon don't like fire. Flying-type moves are super effective too.
Thanks.
What would we do without him? Oh no, there's another room. It's not all in the same room. What's this nonsense?
Oh, this is the ladder game. You have to go across the correct way. You didn't do it! Now you have to fight.
Oh no! By the way, don't feel like you need to be more energetic with me around. Sometimes it's just nice to have a more relaxing stream if you're feeling too tired. Very fair, and thank you.
Shell takes it upon herself to voice act a lot of the lines. She leaves the rival to me, except in the case of this one. Do I do the rival?
You do the rival in this one.
I do the rival. It's just named after me. Because I thought he was a jerk and a thief.
Yeah, the champ in the making always gets us revved up.
Yeah, true. Champ in the making that dude's huge. Yeah, we're not trying to break your eardrums either, but there are some moments where we genuinely get excited about a kid's game.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do here on this stream. We get excited about kids' games.
But yeah, most of the time it's just chill, us chatting and relaxing. But there are certain times where I will absolutely do a lot of the voice acting and stuff. Oh, gonna send out a Weedle.
Not a Weedle! Did you look all day for that level 12? Well, okay, level 12, he did put some effort in.
Well, I doubt he found one at level 12. Probably like leveled it up and said, no, you're perfect where you are, you don't need to evolve.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, first one, down. And at first when I saw the name, like, Bug Catcher AI, it's Owl.
It's Owl.
Right, back we go. I can't even walk on the platform.
It's surprising how many Japanese games actually utilize this ladder trick, like this ladder puzzle. I'm sure there are kids nowadays named Al. There are kids nowadays named Alexa. There's probably a few named Siri. The big one that kids got stuck with was Khaleesi. That didn't age well.
There's worse out there. Absidy.
Yeah. Is that ABCD?
Yeah.
Have you seen an Absidy?
No, it's banned in Australia.
Good.
There's another couple of ones that involves there's deliberately a letter missing from like a string of letters that would be the alphabet, and that's the name, and it's like, it's so dumb.
Unfortunately, narcissism is a real thing, and basically,
no, that's the like such and such junior. I think that's far more narcissistic.
I don't know how I feel about quote unquote junior, like, you know, having the junior and the third and the fourth, because that used to be a thing where, you know, like, and even today it exists in certain high society kind of things. I don't mind a junior, but I do mind a name that's supposed to be like, look how clever I am, you know, me being the parent.
Yeah, but I guess I don't like junior because I'm like, really, you couldn't think of any other name but your own? Like, I don't care if you want that, your name to be their middle name, that's fine, could not care less. But yeah, to go like, no, my name was the best name that ever lived.
That's what I was trying to point out. Like, on occasion, it's a family tradition. I know we're trying to say. Like, for example, I'm named after my two, fraternal grandparents?
Yeah, which is completely fine, and I'm happy with that. But for a dad to go, yeah, no, my name's the best name that ever lived, so I'm going to give it to my son.
Well, I will say this. There's never a junior that is on the female side. It's a purely male thing.
Yeah, that's why I think it's really narcissistic. Because, like, most girls won't do that. Alright, Rocky's turn. Wall is leveled. Alright, so I'm aware of how this one rocks and rolls, but I want to make sure I'm getting the trainers.
Of course.
So I just want to...
Yeah, don't worry about me doing the thing.
And my dog is farted.
Haha.
Oh, this is a double battle.
You are not ready for the double battle.
No, we're gonna... I think Alice is in there, so we should be fine.
This is the first double battle of the game.
Yeah.
I think.
So we should be okay, but poison can be quite nasty. You're more likely to poison anyone, so we're going after you first.
So specifically, fraternal great-grandparents, I should have said. So, I have me on my dad's side, so that's what I mean by fraternal. Paternal. Fraternal makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay.
Paternal. That's what I meant. Because there's paternal and maternal. So, my paternal grandfather and my paternal great-grandparents, those two names make up my name. Yep, I said fraternal, that's stupid. That's alright. We all make mistakes. But yeah, so that's how I'm named. I'm named after my paternal side. My brother is named after my maternal great-grandparents. So, his name.
Yes.
So that was just a thing we did. And then when my brother had a kid, he just went right off the rails and said Enzo.
Well, no, he was specifically looking at, like, Italian-based names. Like, he was looking more into cultural homage.
He did not pick
cars.
And cars. He picked something that reflected both himself and his family and everything else. It wasn't totally like a rude thing. This place is falling apart.
It is, but not in the way I want it to.
I think
I want to go and get that other person.
I was about to say, I think the levers fix it.
Yeah.
But then you could just go straight. You could just go. Oh no!
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Yeah, you did it right. This is confusing.
You're confusing.
But I think I was saying at the start of this, the ladder game shows up in a lot of different. Like I've seen it in Mega Man X at one of the boss fights. I've seen it. I think it's one of the bonus games in Super Mario Land 2 for the Game Boy. I think it's also in Legends of the Mystical Ninja, which is whatever. It's in a lot of games that just show up across different companies and everything. It must be a very Japanese-esque game.
Well, then it's something that is easy to program with, like, not a lot going in.
Yeah, true. You could procedurally generate those things. Absolutely.
Well, that and they're pretty kid-friendly. Rocky is very eager. Okay. We're pretty good to take on the leader. I'm not going to need Wall because I've got Rocky and Katniss who are absolutely going to murder them.
Right, and Cole's already at the level he wants to be, so it's all good.
I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug-type Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on bug-type Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies.
That was just her claw against the couch.
Okay, that sounded much more suspect.
No, she farted when I was on the phone yesterday to Abby, and it was such a loud fart I had to check to see if she had follow through. Because this is a very old dog, so that means that occasionally on my covers I have found poop where she has obviously farted and had follow through.
Also, frickin' Scyther?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Like, not expecting to see it. Just an impressive looking Pokemon to see right here.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited.
And it's what it leads with as well, which is just amazing.
What, Lear?
No. Like to lead with that, the level 17, the cap.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah,
Rocket, instant level.
No.
You know what I learned self-destruct? Works really well once.
No. For a second I thought it was going to go again.
Metapod.
Yeah, this is what we downgrade to. Everything else is going to be a downgrade.
So the battle's already over.
Pretty much.
There's a children's book apparently called Walter the Farting Dog. But that's what you could get away with a kid's book. You just be like, whatever, this is Walter the Farting Dog. Sometimes dogs fart. Get over it, kid.
Yep.
Oh, kids are stupid. No, I'm being rude to kids because they can't fight back. And that's, it's advantageous for me.
Yeah.
Even though it's my last Pokemon, it's bug type, it's toughness.
Yeah, it's not.
It didn't stand a chance. It held on by 1 HP.
Feel the sting.
Hang in there, just a little more.
I have a feeling you're going to use a potion. Yeah.
Okay, I'm cheering for you to have the critical to finish this fight.
Super effective. Not a critical, but for some reason did slightly more damage.
And you're not even hurt. Nothing touches you.
Oh, that's the end of it. Whoa, amazing! You're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge.
You got the Hive badge.
You got a high roll on your damage.
I did.
Do you know the benefits of the Hive badge? If you have it, Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you even traded once. Pokemon that know Cut will be able to use it outside battle too. Oh, here, I also want you to have this. Contains U-turn. It lets your Pokemon attack and then switch out with the next Pokemon in your party. Isn't that great?
It's pretty good.
It's called the Uno Reverse. No, I didn't want to go in here. I wanted to go into... Beyond a Shell. The badges so far. Because I don't think we'd looked at them.
I mean, yeah, I haven't seen them because I would have noted how awesome they look. Like, they've done a really good job in having them rotate like that. Oh, it's a barky dog. One more bark and I will go to the rescue.
She was all sat and chilled and everything.
it's bothering me that there's one empty paddock in the upper left side there. And I'm like, is there hidden treats?
Alright, we'll go look. I think it's just to demonstrate how badly you can fuck up.
Yes. Yeah, it's... Okay, no hidden treats, but... You know... You always gotta... I don't know. You gotta have that RPG eye.
Alrighty. We did it!
You've already had 3 sticks today, girl.
Oh, Professor Elm is contacting me. Hello, Shell. I discovered an odd thing. Apparently, there's something called Pokevirus that infects Pokemon. Yes, it's like a virus, so it's called Pokevirus. It multiplies and fast and infects other Pokemon too. That's all. It doesn't seem to do anything. It goes away over time. I guess it's nothing to worry about. Bye.
No, it helps your Pokemon if you can get it.
Yeah, I know. I think because it's so rare. Nurse Joy, when I was healing, said something about your Pokemon being infected. I'm like, oh, like my Pokemon might have it.
It should have a status. Yeah. Oh my God, it does.
Where am I looking?
Level 18.
Oh, there. Yeah.
What? Stop! Everything stop! I know. We don't know what to do. What do we do here?
No, we don't need to do anything. It helps us level faster.
No, but you can infect other Pokemon with it.
Yeah, by having them in my party, I'm pretty sure.
Well, you're pretty sure.
Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
I don't know either. What do we do? Pokemon, yep, it's not what we want you to do.
Well, like, considering that I just got the warning about it, chances are I just got infected. So, like, having it in my party will probably be enough. I have to go and level up.
The virus considered the other Pokemon in your party by simply engaging in battle. The virus remains contagious about 1 to 4 days. After a period, the Pokemon is marked cured by a tiny smiley face or a dot on the status screen. To keep it active, spreading a strain of Pokerus, store an infected Pokemon inside your PC box. The reason you do that, it freezes the counter for when it heals. So if you catch more Pokemon later, you can make sure to reinfect everybody. So that's...
Don't care that much.
That's fine. This is, yeah, but it's like, you want to have everybody infected with it. It's good stuff. Alright, thank you. Just needed to know the strats. And make sure we're making right moves. Because it's really rare. I don't even know how it would have been gotten.
It's like, there's a 1 in whatever chance of like getting it off of a wild Pokemon.
Yeah, but it's like 1 in 20,000 or something.
I know, like I've played this game many times over and never gotten it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why my rise in interest and anxiety is because of this rare event. It's very cool.
Because I'm just like, we only play this once every 7 days. And yeah. I don't know if it's like, active days of game.
Yeah, that I don't know. It said 1 to 4 days. This game is notable for having a timer, so...
Yeah. Because, yeah, we just got to do a little bit of training, get everyone up to 18. Or at least the people who are going to be going into battle. Considering I also, am going straight into facing Whitney after this, so it's like... Oh, baby! Do I want to necessarily accidentally be at risk of over-leveling? And so I need to level up Katniss, because Katniss I'm going to use. Rocky I've already leveled, and then I've just got to do Munchies. And they're the ones I'm intending to fight in the rival fight. And then so I'll just let the others sit as they are.
Yeah. So after you engage in 2 to 3 wild battles, the Pokemon that are adjacent to it in the in your party. Yeah, it should be so. Your other Pokemon should already be infected.
Cool.
So that's how it should be working. And then the Pokerus status actually gives you like double EVs. Should make
double EVs.
Yeah, I think that's the stats. Like it just makes them really good.
Maybe that's why the damage suddenly jumped up. Because like it probably just got infected.
Yeah. I'm curious to see it spreading if it is in fact.
Yep.
Yep. Yay! We did the thing.
Alright, we're gonna need to level up Munchies. And then we'll leave Alice and Baddie as they are so we can go through the forest.
That's... I'm sorry, I'm gonna be hyped for the rest of the stream now. This is really cool. I like seeing things in the wild. We do, you know, obviously we don't do any kind of manipulations or anything. I'm sure that people are like, I'm gonna get her. God dang it, Lucy, I'm gonna get you contracted with Pokerus.
No!
Then you're gonna have your bird type Pokemon you're holding on to. Whose name I forget.
Torchic!
Torchic!
Torchic! Players like looking around like, what's going on? What are you doing, girl? But no, Munchies definitely needs to be leveled because Munchies is going to take on the Croconaw. Or so is my plan, anyway. Croc Smash. Don't know how much you know about EVs, but they're not that important unless you're into competitive Pokemon. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not super fast.
But it's cool!
No, it's cool. It's 100% cool because it's so rare. But I'm not going to be like, oh, now I need to secret away one of my Pokemon in a box.
Yeah, but that would cost the rest of the stream to do. What are effort values? Oh, this is from the Pokemon database. In Pokemon Battle, in addition to gaining experience points, they also obtain effort values, usually referred to as EVs, which are special hidden values in each stat. Each Pokemon you battle against gives off EVs in one or more stats. Generally, this relates to the Pokemon's strongest stat.
Hey, baby, are you going to come back up here? Or do you need to go outside for a week?
So every 4 EVs obtained in a particular stat equals 1 more point for that stat, and by the time the Pokemon reaches level 100, by the time for that.
And then Eindhoven says, true, plus it's always nice to effectively raise your Pokemon.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is basically your stats will go up quicker with the Pokemon. Like, that's the short of it. Since you're fighting wild Pokemon, your EVs are going up twice as fast. And that means that as you level, your stats will go up better. And that'll be cool.
Very cool.
And plus, we did it! We did the thing!
We did the thing!
We got the thing. We got a shiny. We got Pokerus. I mean...
What else?
What else? Mew! Not Togepi.
Togepi is the egg we hatch?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of what the other legendary, stupid, special event Pokemon is.
I mean, there's Ho-Ho, Oh-Ho, and the silver one. Literally, we're playing the game for that one.
Well, there's Celebi.
Celebi we're not getting.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, Celebi is... Yeah.
Lucy. Hi.
Aww. Lucy girl, come here. You can be part of the stream. No?
Come on, up you come. Do you need to go outside for a wheeze? Liza's just like, I'm chill.
There, you're sick. With the pokerus. And the cuteness.
And the cuteness.
And the cuterus. Never mind, I didn't say that. Too close.
Too close.
Too close. I tried to do it, and I did not do it. Ah, my phone. Why are you doing this, stupid phone? Oh.
Scoundrels on the Lucy hunt. Lucy has hidden herself in my study. Not very well, naturally, because she's working. But still, attempts were made. Start over here and then I get to go and beat the crap out of my rival. Hey baby, you gonna come up here? Or do you need to go out? What is he up to, girl? So they've both gone outside, hopefully for one of them to do a wee. It could be Scoundrel, it could be Lucy. Joey's calling me. Always wondered, but do teachers still work during break? So some do and some don't. So I'm not working during this break. I will sometimes do work, so I'll catch up on all my marking and things. But we've literally just started a new semester 2 weeks before we went on break. And I had a really stressful term with like 4 medical instances that happened at school, and obviously I'm not going to go into detail because of student privacy. So I'm completely like debriefing during this break. I'm not doing any work. But often I'll do things like planning, I'll do professional development. There's a little bit of a professional development I kind of need to do because I have to, for my workplace, I have to do a uni course in Catholic education because I'm working at a Catholic school. And we have an assessment that is due for that course in 2.5 weeks. And I had a whole day uni course day on Monday of my break, which sucked. So there are, yeah, it's very dependent on the teacher, the school. I normally take it that, hello BB, if I am up to date on all my work, I can afford to have a proper break as a reward for being like super efficient. Baby, let's steal this to see if I can get you. Oh, and there's another blanket down here.
So many.
So many blankets. Trying to get Lucy to lay down. Lucy, turn around.
Turn around.
Come on. So yeah, at the moment I'm all up to date on my stuff. There's a little bit I could do because there is a program I need to learn how to use that I'm going to need about week 4 or 5 next term. And then it's on me as to how much I want to try and learn that too early. So yeah, I have things I definitely could be doing for school, but because I'd had such a stressful term, I'm kind of electing to have a mental health break. So yeah, the answer is it's complicated and there is no one size fits all. technically we don't have to do any work because technically we're not paid during the holidays. I get a paycheck over the holidays, but that's because you can elect to have your pay shrunk over the term, so that way you can have pay in the holidays. Or you can just have it all in one go and then suck it when it gets to the holidays. That then becomes a choice. So, do we have to work in the holidays? Technically no, because technically we're not paid, but many teachers will. Just because, you know, you went to the wrong side. Let's see. Is this in your way? I'm trying, girl. Yeah. Just staying on top of things makes your classroom easier to run in the actual term. There you go. Are you happy now, you golden blankies? But yeah, it is smart to take care of your health. A lot of teachers will definitely, that's why they won't do any work in the holidays, is they are trying to reset because it is exhausting. Yeah, and slackers don't catch breaks. I have a lot of friends who are just like working breakneck speed over the holidays, who are teachers, but they're also the teachers who arrive 10 minutes before their first class of the day on school grounds and have left 10 minutes afterwards. Whereas I arrive a good 40 minutes before my first class and I leave anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes afterwards, just depending on if I have any follow-up I need to do. And I make good use of my time in school because I don't want to do homework. I want to come home and play games. It's the same thing I tell the kids. Do the work in class because no one wants homework and I don't want to set it. It's the worst. But that does remind me at some point I will need to check my emails just in case some emergencies have come through. Not that I will need to do anything, but just a be aware or can you please address. Especially as reports did go out. And no doubt there might be some parental inquiries despite the fact that they were all either contacted or attempts were made to contact them. Whether they got back to me or not was their own matter because I understand everyone is busy. And for some of them, this will not be the first time they would have heard such things.
Yeah. So right now the level cap is 18, which we should be getting pretty quickly.
Oh, I'm done.
That's why I was asking. I mean, I know I wasn't paying 100% attention because chasing the dog for part of it.
Yeah.
But
well, then I'm just like, wow, that was a weird question without a question. No, as I had discussed while you were sitting here, I was not going to level up Alice or Baticoda because I only have a level and I have to get through this forest and another route. And so they're kind of like my waiting in the wings Pokemon in case I need to like delay my levels. But we are now going to face our rival. How are we feeling, Katniss?
yay! Ooh, but the scent of smoke is in the air. Alright, I gotta get my rival voice ready. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What, you beat them? Ha! Quit lying. Are you serious? Then let's see how good you are. Rival wants all that smoke.
Now this is named after my brother because Scoundrel did not want to be associated with this person.
Kind of looks like your brother, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Ghastly, that was a cool intro. I'd be scared. Get burned! Ho ho!
Oh, we've got AI streamers.
Do we now? Gone. Banned into the ether.
Hell yeah.
Came for that smoke.
Alright. Now this one we're going to do munchies.
Alright, because you didn't have a...
I don't have a good answer. So this is the best answer I've got.
This is hyperfang the crap out of it.
Yep. I missed!
Oh god! This is a scary thing.
And my speed fell.
Don't flinch. Yeah! Boom.
This is not going to be fun. I want to see if there's a difference on bite. But it did 14 damage, so 28, so a critical at this point will kill me. But then I get stuck in a loop. Ooh.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh no,
you can't.
no. Okay, 20 points is not going to help me. We needed to have gone to the shop before this. Oh well, it's just going to have to be what it's going to be. Oh crap. We're going to lose a Pokemon. Because again, yeah, I don't have a good answer to this.
Yeah, bringing out Cactus would be suicide.
Yeah, same with Rocky. Alright, that's doable. Hyperfang. And as long as it stays and does things like this.
Yeah, scary face is perfect.
Alice, it has bite. And Alice is part psychic. Okay. We just need one more in it to not miss, because the main issue was my initial Hyperfang missed. Okay, we're fine. We panicked over nothing.
We used 2 super potions.
I know. It reminds me I need to go for restock. Zubat. Oh yeah, I forgot all about Zubat. Zubat is my Rocky move.
Alright, all good. Everybody.
Like, I had it planned, but like in the moment of panic.
But that's why we have the plan.
That's why I have the plan.
Zubat! Say, you got a lot of nerve coming here. Wait a minute, he attacked you.
Yes, he did.
What a dick. Not great.
Not great, but like this is probably going to be the most it can do to me. Ah! Come on, I literally just need one rock throw to hit. This one just needs a standard ass potion. I just need one rock flow.
Gone. Big rock.
Big rock. There we go. Wow. Damn rivals.
Josh man. Useless Pokemon. Listen, you won only because my Pokemon are weak. I hate the weak. Pokemon, trainers, it doesn't matter who or what. Hate to see them hanging around. That goes for Team Rocket, too. They think they're big and tough as long as they're in a group. But get them alone, they're weak. I hate them all. Stay out of my way. You won't be an exception if you get in my way. Yeah, this dude, you know, he wastes money buying the entire seat at the show because he's only using the edge. Obviously, he has some traumatic backstory or something. That's the only way you get a character that edgy. Is he has to be like, oh no, my dad was only a junior professor at college and not full-fledged, and he was weak, and now I hate the weak. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know what this dude's deal is. But it's okay. You get dog pet time.
Dog pet. Alright, we're gonna pump this up to 6 Pokeballs. We're gonna get Super Potions because potions are not doing a lot for us anymore.
No, Super Potions need to heal some damages.
Alright, so we'll get 9, so we're up to a nice round 10.
Puppy.
And then I need antidotes because we're about to go into a forest. And we'll put that up to 6. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, so we're gonna switch our Pokemon around. Nature, by extensions, to great humans do not like the weak. No, we don't. It very much so has been proven throughout history what is thought of when it comes to someone being perceived as weak and how they get treated. But we're going into a new place, so we get to catch a new Pokemon.
That's pretty amazing. But I think there are also different ways to display strength. Strength's not purely, especially nowadays, maybe not historically, but at least nowadays, strength can be portrayed and projected in many ways. And what was previously thought as strength is now, he's the forest.
It's an Oddish.
I missed the Oddish.
We fix.
Oddish, where are you?
So look to the right.
There you are, Oddish. Hey, Oddish. Thank you.
But yeah, she says that there is a guardian that watches over this place, so stay out of mischief.
No mischiefs. So now we're going to level 19, and already 3 of our Pokemon are 18.
4, I think.
Okay.
Oh man, my boss is gonna be angry. The Farfetch that cut trees for the charcoal took off in the forest. Can you fetch him for me? Farfetch have sensitive ears. If you step on a branch, they face towards you. That's your chance. Sneak up from behind and catch him. Do you think you can do that? Puzzle time.
So the idea, that's the Farfetch, it's... Oh, I see. So now you have to sneak up behind it.
Yeah, so this first one's easy. Damn it. Anyway, Pokemon, we get an Oddish.
Oddish! Oh, are we getting... Well, you could probably throw a ball right now, right?
I'm hoping so.
But Betty could also put it to sleep if need be. That could also help.
Yeah. We're going to just try Pokemon first, then I'm going to try putting it to sleep.
Lady Oddish.
Damn it.
Oh no.
No, I don't want it in there. Get me out. Alright, no, I can't put it to sleep.
Oh, what does Supersonic do? Confused?
Yeah.
I think that still is a good status.
We're just going to do an Astonish. Astonish is a really weak move. One hit of this should be fine. Or not, it's a critical hit! Wow, a critical hit.
So nothing for the forest. Sad. Get that Farfetch'd.
Okay. Wow, you found a Farfetch, thank you. But there's one more missing. If you step on a branch, you'll face that way, remember? That's your chance to catch it. Sneak up slowly from behind. You don't need to be slow. So, go this way. Now you're mocking me. I want to see how much damage it would have done. Would have been perfect.
It's a shame. There will be other Oddishes, other routes. It'll be fine.
Boo. Alright, so we'll go down here. Going around it. Oh, money.
Money!
We can't use that.
I mean, the bright side, you'd have to level it for level 5, and that's basically half of the screen.
Yeah, but like, it's more about having something in the box if I need it.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Okay. I gotta see where this one is. Where are you? Okay, you're up there. But we gotta be able to sneak up from behind. No, just the side will do. So we snuck up from the side on that one, so if I step there. Ah, no. You need to be proper behind it, okay.
Yeah, but now you can get proper behind it. Before there was no behind.
No, I think I have to chase it into a certain point. Because there's a little loop up the top and I think I have to get into there.
Even bite would have been fun, Jesus.
Yep. Yep. Okay. It'll be interesting to see what the rare Pokemon is in here. I'm not trying to evade you.
Oh, you.
Ah, I see. Because now I can get it to.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah.
So I do remember that there was a weird loop you had to do. Barbcoin would have been a very good addition. I do concur. Got it. Wow, you got me, both of them. Thank you so much. My boss's Pokemon won't obey me because I don't have a badge. You saved me. Oh, my far and fetched. You found them first, kid. Without them, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid. Now, how can I thank you? I know. Here, take this.
HM? Yeah. This is cut.
That is HM cut. Teach that to a Pokemon to clear small trees. Of course, you have to have the gym badge from Azalea to use it. Thank God I did that already. Yes. Alright, let's have a look. So I want to save you for like strength or something. Pretty sure you already have a HM in this one, but that's okay. It's just gonna have to be what it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be quick attack, I guess.
Yeah, because otherwise you're gonna get rid of a typed move.
Well, no, I can't get rid of Rock Smash.
Oh, Rock Smash was an HM?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there.
But that does remind me I need to just go through and check the moves to make sure they're in the right order that I'd like to have them in. Right, that can come up. I did yours recently. I know you're fine. You're fine. Yep, you're fine. That should be fine. Magnitude, I like where it is because it's a chancy move. Could be lots, it could be not very lots. So this is where the little shrine is for the event.
Oddish! I'm just gonna keep the camera on Leia. She's being super cute.
She's being super cute. And she is known to be a scoundrel.
She stole your food that one night. Or at least licked your chicken.
She did, and then I didn't know how much had been licked, and I was like, ah! Cheeky dog. I couldn't then just let her have it as well because it was like a curry.
Yeah, it was like heavily sauced.
There's another move in here we want to get as well.
Is there?
Yes.
In the forest?
That's where we learn headbutt.
Ooh, that's a really good Slowpoke move.
It is.
Slowpoke might get that unnatural.
Yeah, if you can check that for me. There you are. Now I have to go the long way around to get you.
I got tricked by a Chansey. It looks a lot like a Slowpoke. Where are you, Slowpoke? You're probably not up in the upper levels there. Slowpoke! Okay, so Slowpoke evolves at 37. Learns Headbutt at 25. So probably don't need to teach Headbutt to Slowpoke.
The great thing is, you can come back to this guy whenever and go, hey, I need another Pokemon to learn Headbutt. He doesn't give you a thing.
Oh, he just...
I think he just teaches them, but by showing the Pokemon how to headbutt a tree.
It is a physical normal attack. So, I don't know why I said the physical part. We know it does damage. But it is a normal attack.
Yeah.
I mean, what was your plan for Headbutt? Was it to teach it to Slowpoke, or did you
Well, the thing is, if I'm in a place that has no grass, like the last town had no grass, I could have headbutted a tree to get a Pokemon.
Ooh! So you... Okay, I see. This is the Headbutt champion, I see. CTE champ of Pokemon.
What am I doing?
He doesn't
I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here, try it with your Pokemon too. Yes. Which Pokemon should learn it? Looks like any Pokemon can learn it.
That's actually kind of impressive.
I'm gonna go with Badikota for now because Alice will eventually get it. Just want to show what's available.
I think it's gonna be Alice or Rocky, right? I feel like...
Let's just do Alice because Alice is gonna get it eventually anyway.
Got the Pokerus on him. Again, I'm still hyped. It's really cool.
There we go. And now, just to show you, yes.
Sorry. It's Slowpoke.
Just catapult my Pokemon into a tree. Woot woot! I'm not gonna know. But yeah, no, it was just a cool, fun mechanic of like, hey, here's an alternative way to look for a Pokemon in this game. Look at that, Paris.
Oh, there's the rare Pokemon for the area, or at least the uncommon. I'm not sure if it's common or rare.
Well, there's normally between like 4 to 6 Pokemon available.
Yeah, we've only seen what Odysseus, the Hoot, and the Paris, but the Hoot was a headbutt.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that comes from a different, like, if it pulls from a different catalog of Pokemon that could come up, different random encounter table.
Alright, and then we've got this one.
Story time. Oh wait, we've seen you before.
Kimono girl, lost and all alone. Poor girl lost in the dark Ilex Forest. What? You remember me from Violet City? You must be imagining. Anyway, will you show me the way out of this forest? You will? Aren't you lost in the forest as well? How do you know how to get out of here? Wow, are you going to show me how to get out? You're such a smart Pokemon.
Very good.
See you. Yeah, she literally just spun around too much.
But this is a different person from the previous, veiled lady or masked lady or whatever.
Kimono lady.
Kimono lady.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it must be Bugsy then. Watch out! That looks like your rival.
That's not.
Free.
Just free TM. This is why you talk to everyone. Talk to everyone! Alright. How are we doing with Batty? Batty's still good.
This is a new route, right?
Yeah. So first things first, do we get a new friend? We do.
Oh, Drowsy was a big winner last time.
Oh yeah. Now, can't use Bite.
No. Astonish might be okay. It's level 10, so even a critical should not kill it.
Hopefully. I can't remember if Ghost is good against Psychic. It is super effective, but thankfully we're fine.
And you flinch, so perfect. Yeah, we got Drowsy. Female Drowsy. Aurora is the sleeping princess, but I think we renamed Aurora last time.
Yep.
So another sleeping, drowsy, narcoleptic lady.
Don't know that one. Don't know that one. Oh. Sleepyhead characters is what I'm looking for. They're not that sleepy. Any suggestions in chat are appreciated as I consider my options. As this page is way too broad for sleepy.
Zopiclone?
Zopiclone. Hold on. Let me start off by writing down the fact that we got a Drowsy. Who is Zopiclone? I have not heard of this person. Go away.
So, looking up sleepy girl characters on Google tells you that there's a
That's a joke answer. Okay, not to be taken seriously. Got it.
But apparently there's a Japanese archetype for the sleepy girl character.
Yeah, I saw that. It's a very common trait.
Oh, by the way, it's a type of medicine for inducing sleep.
Oh. I love that I'm seeing all these characters that I don't know. As I'm quickly doing a scan. There's some of them that I do know on the list I would disagree with. I'm like, they're not sleeping, they're just super relaxed. Like, they have Zoro from One Piece on here, and I'm like, I disagree. I wouldn't call him, like, sleepy trope. He's just way too relaxed and refuses to get into anything. You know what? I'm just gonna call it Brianda. She slept for 100 years.
Brianda does fit the trope. It is of our RPG. It's in our. So Shell runs a D&D game, 2 D&D games, 2 and a third D&D games.
Way
No,
too many.
three and a third, because you run a live one, where you run the one-shot one that we switch DMs on, and then you run 2 ones online. So in one of the games, Brianda is Sleeping Beauty trope, but for yet to be discovered reasons, because our party, part of the reason we're doing the whole thing is discovering why she was put to bed like she was. But it doesn't matter! Brianda is the drowsy!
There we go. Answers were found this day. This is where I do my training. Okay, sir. You have a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah, but they suck.
Wow. Why do you think he's out here doing training?
He's a kid, so he's youngster Samuel. So he's probably out here just waving sticks at them and going, boom, pow, watch out, there's a grenade, you gotta dodge it. Like, you know, just doing imaginary kid stuff.
Probably. Sand in my eyes.
Sand in the eyes at my work.
At your work?
There's a stupid REM song called Stand. Never mind. I'm old.
I'm just like, what are they doing to you at work and who do I have to punch?
Level 18. So magnificent the wingspan.
Alright, we're gonna switch. Alice. Get him, Alice.
I'm gonna get him. I'm ready. Let's go. Shall they growl?
Oh, actually, I was wrong on the level cap for Whitney. It's a level 20, not 19.
Ooh, we need 2 levels.
Which is good, it gives me more leeway.
Well, that's the next thing coming up. Like, that's literally, we've already fought the trainer.
No, it's 19, and then you have to beat her 2nd time. I forgot about that.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
so it's 19 to start with, and then 20.
My word. But the 19 fight should be the 20.
Because it looks like, hold on. Oh no, it was in gold, silver, and crystal. It was 20, and it was changed to 19 for SoulSilver.
I see.
You can rematch them all later for other reasons. Okay. We're not switching. I was just like double checking, like, wow, 1 level's not very much. Am I sure my research was accurate?
Shell, it's another Spearow. Are they maybe twins?
That's really racist of you, Alice.
I said maybe.
You don't ask these things, Alice.
Spearows don't have brothers and sisters.
They do, but you're essentially like, you know, all Spearows look the same. They must all know each other.
Oh well. I don't want to keep it up if Alice is not in front. I will only do the slowpoke
Oh, I
joke.
forgot to change Alice to the front. No, it's just like, oh, there's a Sphero. It must be related to the other
Oh,
Sphero.
Pokefan, Brent, look, he got his kid there. Being a good dad. Oh my God, Snubbull, you are so ugly. That is the ugliest looking bird dog I've ever seen.
It is not a bird, it's just a dog.
It looks like it has bird feet.
No, it's just paws.
Yeah, but I mean, how can you even tell? It has a skirt on, and the skirt maybe could be feathers. I don't know. I just saw feathers pop out of nowhere. That thing is ridiculous. It's got too many ears.
You've got too many ears.
I have the perfect amount of ears. 2. Oh, I hope this triangle is throwing shade at the stuff. It is ugly, but it's the right ugly. Like, I'm not offended by its ugly. If anything, I am enticed, or at least intrigued by its ugly. Go get him, Rock.
Yeah, we got a Mareep, and we're definitely not putting a water Pokemon out against this.
Oh, Mareep! Finally, Mud Dance.
Actually, my ground move would have been better. But it's fine. I just couldn't risk it knowing an actual electric move. Because that would then rock Bandicoot's world as well as ours.
Yeah.
Why does it always end this way? Mom!
Uh-oh, Mother.
Hello? Oh, hi, Shell. How are you? I found a useful item while shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry. But I asked the delivery man to take it to you, so you should stop by the nearest Pokemart or department store. And pick it up. I know it'll be super useful.
Maybe.
I love Mom's gifts. Alright, Alice, you're up. Actually remembering to switch you this time. I'm the best in my class at Pokemon. There's a subject called Pokemon.
Well, because the entire world revolves around it.
Yeah, but there should be more than one class.
Shell. Kind of looks like you.
Alice is going in the box, never to come out again. So,
that? Diglett. Oh no.
Diglett. Had to think about it, and I was like, no, there's no weaknesses here. Only water gun.
Shell, the animation team ran out of ideas. They just drew a little circle in the dirt.
But they got a little dirt. It's like a little thingy Pokemon.
Diglett, I like Diglett. One of my favorite Pokemon. Diglett is just an absolute powerhouse in early game Red Blue, and it's a great Pokemon. But you can't tell me that the Animera wasn't just like, fuck you. Like, it's just, it is the laziest representation of a mole. They didn't even give the damn thing ears. They could have given little ear flaps. Just like the little tucked in ears.
Grandpa!
There's your buddy with the little mousy guy. Marcy.
Good work, Grandpa. The Pokemon you raised for me has been as healthy as can be. You look fit too. Hey, Shell. Let me introduce you. This is Shell. She's a trainer. She seems to be getting better at raising Pokemon. Well, not as good as you, Grandpa, of course. Follow me, Shell.
Is Grandpa like the original Red? Do people age super quickly in this? Like 3 years?
He is not the original Red.
He was red.
Grandma, let me introduce my friend Shell. This is Shell.
And this is your girlfriend? I see.
What? Grandma, what are you talking about?
She just happens to live nearby. No, wait. I know. Since you took her here, Ethan, you must be sure about her talent. Right, Shell? Come and see us anytime.
Well, I better go now. See ya. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, this is my Pokegear number.
In the Pokegear?
Yeah, that's my phone.
Oh. What?
Can't say that word.
I think I cursed earlier. I said it because it was about how Diglett was easy to like. Here's the stupid Pokemon. F you. That's what.
Right.
I'm taking notes.
I drop a curse every now and then. Shell drops more.
I do, and I'll even drop the C-bomb.
Yes, but you're more Australian than anybody else.
No, I'm the worst combination. I'm Scottish Australian. Both cultures love a swear.
I'm taking notes every time they do funny things. Give me a call and I'll share some of them with you. Grandma, don't you say anything. We're both trainers and we're supposed to exchange numbers. That's all.
That's adorable. Alright, anyway, we can put a Pokemon in we can put 2 in. Gonna move our Pokemon around. Alright, what do I want to put in? You. Because you are so low level, it's not funny. So we're just going to trade you for a second. 10, 10, 7, 14. Yeah, and you. Why not?
Auto-modded. Oh no! Auto-mod! I don't even have any messages from Auto-modded.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's not on our end. It's not coming up with our Nightbot saying, hey, don't do that. It's so weird. I want this one. Store.
You say whatever you want. Shout it to the rooftops. You know, you're sitting at home watching our fine stream. Just look in the mirror, confidently say what you're going to say and say it.
There we go. Alright, so I've got my 2 Pokemon in, because this is also where you can like pop in like a Ditto and breed them.
Ooh. What happens when you breed a Ditto? You can get any?
No, it's with the whatever Pokemon you put with it.
Ah.
I need you. Then I want you back. Okay, so we want Alice back up front.
Oh. It's actually showing up on the stream up here.
Oh, okay.
Let me, yeah. Well, I'm not going to click anything because that would ruin the stream. We will take a look at that later. So I think I can understand why I would block that. So don't worry about it.
What's with you? What are you doing?
Why is a police officer fighting you? Keith is over but has a badass Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Thank God I got a water type, because yeah, these guys are stronger. It's leering at me. So I peed on it.
That puppy is scared. Oh, watch out.
I'm a little bit worried about it possibly having a bite. But it thankfully doesn't seem to.
Oh no! Oh, yes. This should be a little 18.
Yeah. Might even get me higher. Or at least halfway to 19. Not even. You don't have to worry about the night. I didn't even get to finish it. Group stealing other people's Pokemon seems to be growing lately. You should be careful too. You attacked me.
I didn't think you could actually, like, that's always been a thing. You can't steal other people's Pokemon.
That's what Team Rocket are famous for, though.
Camper Tide. Psyduck.
That's fine, I got the perfect move for you.
That's on my water bottle, my water glass. I got a glass with Psyduck on it. Because Psyduck represents how I feel most of the time.
Confused and have a headache.
Unfortunately, they tend to go side by side.
No, you did not train enough. I'm sorry.
It was a good Pokemon.
Sure, let's exchange numbers. Let's do it.
Embargo.
So it probably stops Pokemon from doing something. Well, at least all the Pokemon here are much higher level, which is going to make the leveling a little bit easier.
Nice.
Because near the end that was getting rather draining. But we've arrived at Goldenrod, and there's going to be an item in here for us.
Yeah, the department store.
There you are. You've got something for me.
What are you gonna get? Culver berries.
Not the berries I was hoping for. But that's okay.
Next time, Mom.
Next time. Alright, let's heal up. We've only got a little bit of training we need to do, but we're also going to wander around the city. So yeah, Goldenrod is quite fun because it's got some cool stuff for us. So we've got over here.
Jewelers?
That's not a jeweler.
Well, it has a big diamond on it. Games?
Gambling.
Oh.
Mr. Game. Sure. And then he just gives you a coin case.
I'll skip right to it.
There we go. That's all I wanted.
Well, how do you play this game?
Oh, fine.
I mean, at least one round.
It's essentially like picking where you think something's going to be.
Yeah.
Like, because this tells you how many Voltorb are in the line. And like how many are going to be in here. So it's like a work it out sort of thing. So like there's going to be nothing there. There's going to be nothing on this one as well.
You're avoiding the Voltorbs.
Yes, you don't want it, because it's essentially Minesweeper, but it's also...
So then the top two, yeah.
Yeah, because we start off by like doing the easy part. So you've worked out like they're good. You know there are 2 Voltorbs in here. There's only 1 Voltorb in this line though, and we know it's not going to be here. Because there's going to be none across this entire thing here.
Yep.
And there's going to be none across here. So now I know that this line is out, this line is out. There's Voltorbs in,
Well, the third line has a 0 there, so you can knock out that.
Sorry, it's this one here that's like completely out.
Yeah.
This
correct.
one I can get more on,
But I mean,
but I also need to be able to get one more in this line.
there's no. At this point, it's a gamble where, and the 1s and the 2s don't indicate how many are like close by. So
No.
you might as well quit while you're ahead. I think, right? Because if you get a Voltorb, it's game over. I don't think you can suss out, right?
Oh, what's the harm in trying? We're only really going to play this one. But yeah, we know there's absolutely a Voltorb here. So yeah, they're all up here.
So there's only.
So this one's the best one for me to go on.
Right. So
By chance.
yeah.
And so, like, looking at that,
Yeah. If you flip this, it should reveal the rest of the map essentially.
yeah.
Right. So now you know for certain.
So this line is now out.
Yeah.
We know that it's one of these two.
And you know on the left side,
and
one of those two.
Yeah, one of these two.
Yeah, and that's just totally 50-50.
Yeah. That's good. Voltorb! But yeah, it's just Minesweeper, but quitting, you can't walk away with the coin. You have to finish the game.
Oh, okay. That's fun. I could see wasting 15 minutes to that.
Like, it's something that I would definitely come back and do. Yeah, rigged.
Well, it's because, I mean, you could only deduce down to a 50-50 chance. At least in that thing. It might get easier or harder, I'm not sure.
So this is the radio tower. What do you want, pest scram?
Scram! Only Team Rocket uses the word scram.
Welcome to Goldenrod's radio tower. Oh, I thought they were going to say more. You? Sure, let's check today's lucky number because it's randomly generated. So there is a chance that,
So, yeah, it's just, yeah.
we want a radio card. So, yep, let's try the quiz. Yes, that is where my Pokegear gets its map. Second question. Nidorina is a girl only, which is true. Because it's, yeah, O is for the boys.
O is for the boys.
Kurt makes Pokeballs. It's apricorns.
Yeah,
it's the spelling of that word. Can you check the book?
You want me to check the spelling of apricorns? Or?
Yeah.
I mean, we're... Adventure data, apricorns is 494.
Yeah, but just read out the word.
Apricorn, yes, it's
A-P-R...
It's not, it's misspelled on the screen.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm that. It's impossible to use a TM on Magikarp. That's incorrect. You can teach it shit.
I don't know.
Like, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
I don't know.
Oh, apparently you can't. I learned something today.
Yeah, no, I was flipping through, but I don't even know if the... I guess there is a... Oh, I could have answered it for you, and I'm stupid. No, that's my fault. I could have actually. The book does have learnable moves. I just haven't been looking at it because it hasn't come up until this exact moment. So.
Well, no, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it should be able to learn a TM.
I mean, Magikarp is.
Oh wait, it's impossible. No, I did it again. I answered it wrong again. Damn it! I got too up in my own head. Let's do this again. All right, Pokegear. Yes. Yes. No. And then the next one is yes. Alright, last one. Professor Oak's show is with Marie. Or is it with Maria?
We got a raid.
raid.
From Kevin Monkey King. Hi, Kevin Monkey King.
The return of the Monkey King!
Monkey King! But yes, like, I'm looking up the fish Pokemon here. Magikarp. What can you teach him? None. No moves. 0. Yeah, literally. So, yeah, it's literally Splash. Learns Tackle at 15, learns Flail at 30, but you're never going to get to level 30 because at level 20 goes to Gyarados. So, but,
Alright, so I'm gonna go no because her name is Mary, not Murray. Yay!
Yay! Congratulations!
Yay, now we got the radio card!
I've always wanted a radio card. Magikarp is goated. Magikarp turns into Gyarados, and Gyarados is goated, so therefore Magikarp is double goated.
Now this is the gym leader.
Whitney!
Wow, you did it! I thought the answer to the third question was surely apricots. Oops, I gotta get back to my gym because, like, if you go to the gym, she's not there.
Oh, you have to come here first.
Yeah.
What is your favorite magic? What's not your favorite Magikarp? What's your favorite Pokemon, Kevin Monkey King 2? You gotta royalty get their full names read out on the stream.
Of course. I'm going into all the wrong places. I want to go to where my radio is. Because you can now, like, tune.
Why is it, like, not... Why is it having, like, half messages?
Because you have to tune. Like, you can, if I had my stylus, like, click the other things and it will zoom in on those.
Okay, weird.
But no, there's a thing later on about it. Because you can also get it on... Yeah, but like, so if we use the mouse, we could easily like click it on, but I'm not terribly worried about it.
Yeah, if you want me
There's one where you can like get the Poké Flute added to it.
If you need me to operate the mouse, we can play two players, one game.
No.
Okay.
But it's you can tune it to it. Ah, there we go. Hold on. Just have to press A. But there is a thing later on where you're like actively looking for like a hidden station thing.
Hidden station.
Because yeah, this does get expanded, but yeah.
Pirate radio.
And then it stays on that until you go to a screen that will force a change.
Okay. It's an interest. I mean, I guess it's good for like if you're walking through forest or wilderness to have music you want to hear, as opposed to whatever the sound is. But I mean, Pokemon music's pretty on point.
It is.
There's nothing wrong with it. It looks sort of happy.
Oh, Munchies, why don't you love me? And of course, yeah, letting your Pokemon faint means it likes you less.
I would like me less too if I let myself faint everywhere. What do we have here? Bike store!
Yeah, I'd love to ride it around as advertisement.
Oh, loan you a bicycle, because they notably cost $1 million monies. Unless you have a bicycle coupon.
Yep. Or you'd just offer to ride it round as free advertisement. There's also... No! Didn't want to go back in here.
Did you climb a tree you didn't want to climb?
Pretty much. I'm notorious for a wrong button.
You do that in Hades as well.
I do.
But
I do
the
all
controller
time.
in Hades is not mapped to... Like, it doesn't... The button says one thing and... Oh, wait. What's this?
The name radar.
Oh, we got a name raider. What Pokemon's nickname should I critique?
We're just going to go with Munchies. It's a decent name. No.
No, get out of here.
But it's essentially, you didn't like what name you gave it, let's do it again.
It's that little morsel. Where's Ethan? Oh, okay, good. I thought he was lost in a well.
Hey, Shell. You're just in time. When you follow this tunnel, you'll see a dress-up shop. That's where your Pokemon can put on accessories and dress up and take pictures. By the way, here's a fashion case. Did you say you want it? I knew it. This is a present from me. Because, yeah, you can absolutely just dress up your Pokemon and do cute little things with them. But the main reason we're going for this tunnel is not to dress things up.
I know this triangle is worried about the walkability of cities. Some cities, notably the US, are near impossible to walk. You have to drive. Like, the infrastructure is built around driving. There's no bike lanes. There's no sidewalks. And even if there are sidewalks, there's nothing like tree cover. So you're just out in the blazing sun kind of a thing. You know, it just... People are going to get the cities that they vote for. You know? If they constantly vote for lower infrastructure and lower this, you know, I don't want to pay and I don't want to do this. It's like, well, then, yeah. I don't want to get too high on that horse, though. That becomes a whole different conversation. And we're playing fantastical kitty game with magical monsters.
We are.
That headbutt trees.
That headbutt trees. I'm just double checking. Making sure that... Yeah, there are trainers down here. I was just checking what their levels were because I didn't want to accidentally, you know, get into something that I couldn't fight my way out of.
Yeah.
Because that's not fun.
To give you a time check, we're at 9:07 local time here. So it'll be interesting. We're going to be on the cusp of fighting
the gym.
So, you know.
Well, I only need one more level, which I'm hoping these trainers will do for me.
Nice.
And then, yeah, we'll see if we do the gym now or if we do it next time. Because we've done pretty well. We've absolutely demolished Bugsy's gym. We then smashed our rival into Oblivion.
Right past Oblivion into Skyrim.
Yeah, exactly. Sucker Punch. I don't know what that does. Let's have a look. You don't tell me. Is there a button to tell me? Ah, here we go. Move enables the user to first attack. No. It's a powerful move, but like, it's circumstantial. We're not doing it. Alright, we're going to switch. And we're going to get Batty Coda out here. Batty's absolutely going to demolish them with a bite. So yeah, I really don't have a good answer to water-type Pokemon at the moment.
Sucker Punch. Dark, physical, power 80, accuracy 100. Attacks first and deals damage to target. Chosen move is an attack move. It has an interesting ability, but I mean it has 5 PP, so you're not going to get the ability to use it much.
No, which is why I'm like, no, it's very circumstantial and I moved on. Alright, we're going to switch. Munchies, you're done. Let's get Katniss up here. Alright, what do you got?
Super nerd! Oh no.
It's so many levels lower than us, it should be fine.
The dreaded Magmite. I remember the first time you ran into this in LeafGreen. You were not prepared.
Well, I didn't have a fire type or a rock type.
Yep.
There was just no, and we were stuck in a battle. It was really high level. Like, we were screwed.
I like the fact that they do a little flip.
Yeah, they're so cute.
I'm made of science.
We burn science here. Though, we're soon going to read a whole book about science. It's going to be so cool.
Excited to read that book. We recently got copies of the new book from Andy Weir, which is...
It's
not. There's actually a newer book. He has a book out called Artemis.
Yeah.
But this is the book that's recently become a movie, starring Ryan Gosling, because it's on the cover. I do not like when I get books that are the movie cover. My cover, I have a copy of iRobot from Isaac Asimov. And it has Will Smith on the cover because it was released the same time as the book. The movie is great. I've been watching basically the whole movie in YouTube Shorts because
I really liked the movie. I was actually really disappointed reading the book because as much as I could see where the movie got its premise from, for iRobot that is, but at the same time I wanted more on that specific storyline, not all the other ones that I got.
What's 2 plus 2? Something about the question irritates me. I'm tired. I drift back to sleep.
Yep.
A few minutes pass and I hear it again. What's 2 plus 2? And then it goes on from there.
Eindhoven also thought that iRobot was a good movie. Yeah, I really liked it. I loved the premise.
iRobot is a fun movie, and it does have some good, interesting, because a good sci-fi movie should have that, makes you think about technology in different ways kind of thing. It does do that. The original iRobot's very much just short stories, of exploring different aspects. The original iRobot is pretty much like, hey, we made robots with these 3 laws. What are the logical extremities we can make these 3 laws do? And then it takes every kind of edge case and plays with it. So that's pretty cool, but it's also not very able to be told as a story. So instead they took the general concept of the 3 laws and then applied it to an action movie, and it works.
Yeah.
So, people probably will complain. I remember the big complaint when iRobot came out was the product placement, because one of the scenes features Will Smith's character wearing Chuck Taylors, and they zoom in on the Converses, and he's like, yeah, Circuit 2012, or whatever the year was. And, it was just really kind of lame, because it was...
Whereas I think that was for my age group. Yeah. Because we all thought that was cool as shit. I'm gonna die.
It fits his character. It fits the character that Will Smith is playing, because the Will Smith character is anti-technology, retro technology. So it makes sense in the movie, and it's fine. But it's also grown.
To an adult, it would be grown, but to a teen who Converse were the best thing you could wear. Buddy. Dare. Batty, you're gonna finish this fight. You do not get a say. You're not losing to something that is 6 levels lower than you.
Nice. Everybody's going to react differently. When I watched the movie properly, I didn't hone in on the scene or anything. It didn't, break my immersion. But iRobot is notoriously a pretty high, it's a 50s style sci-fi book that explores, it's a very thoughtful piece. It's not an action piece. So people were already railing against it for that, which is a valid argument, but you can't really put, you need action. It's a blockbuster. It needs to make money. It needs to pull in audiences.
Also, it has Will Smith in it.
Yeah, and
in his prime as well. You gotta use that as an asset.
Yeah, and you can think what you want about Will Smith, as a person. He's an amazing actor. He does a lot of good stuff. He's done dramatic roles. He's done, Wild Wild West was one of my favorite movies for Will Smith. That movie is so lame. But Wild Wild West is just fun. It's a hilarious romp through the Wild West. He's a black cowboy, and it's amazing.
Whereas I've not seen it.
Wild Wild West is ridiculous. It should not be taken seriously. You just watch it, and you just grin ear to ear. It's stupid.
I thought that was all the West movies. Like the Wild West.
I mean, no, most Wild West movies are really serious about cowboys and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, but to an Australian, the idea of cowboys is so dumb. Running around, yeehaw! let's race the train!
Oh wait, they're gonna rob a stagecoach, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, we're racing a train to do a train robbery. And you're gonna get off before it stops. Okay, bro. Like, no, that's why I'm just like, oh yeah, like, I enjoy these movies, but I'd never have taken them as a serious movie.
Oh yeah, no, I know the triangle, going back to iRobot, talking about the projection, the holographic projection of the scientists from the beginning of the movie, leading to breadcrumbs, and leading them to basic, because, and that's a good point, it's a good way the movie is structured, because the movie, Will Smith is the point of view character in iRobot, so we're learning with him, and we're feeling with him, and we're growing with him, and so his mentor figure is the doctor, and the doctor is leading him like, you can't just be like, the robots are revolting, because it's like, oh, well, yeah, I've seen Terminator, blah, blah, blah. The mentor character in The Scientist shows the audience and shows Will Smith the nature of the revolt, which is, the scary thing is not that it's a revolt, is that it was done with every safeguard and every good intention in place. Like that, like every decision leading up to it was a altruistic, good decision. And it's like, no, sometimes you still fuck up. And that's what people need to understand when there are people who make decisions and people who are in authority and they make shit decisions. And that's fine. We have to accept that every once in a while, the smartest person is going to make a shit decision. Albert Einstein did not agree with quantum physics. Like, famously would not accept quantum physics for the longest time. Just because he didn't like the ideas of things being basically not, like not knowable, like only by a probabilistic state rather than a static state. Like he just wouldn't accept it, and he's considered a genius.
Well, it's a bit like Charles Darwin nearly became a priest. And a lot of his stuff was actually, when it first came out, was actually praised by the Catholic community. Before it just took one negative Nancy, and then suddenly it became a very anti-religion sentiment. That's what I want.
Unfortunately, unfortunately a lot of, like, I even think that's the same way with dinosaurs, dinosaur fossils, and dinosaur fossils being proof of an old Earth. And most, when that science comes out, it's like, oh, that's cool. But then there's always some in religious or fundamentalist communities that want to be like, no, they're lies. No, they're, the proof is here. The proof is whatever they want to say or do. It's like, it seems like every advance is gonna come with the people who don't accept the advance. You have people who avoid 5G towers. You have people who claim the Earth is flat. You have people who, whatever, it doesn't matter. There's always contrarians, and the contrarian seeks to make themselves exceptional through contrarianism. Like, look at me, I'm so smart, I can not believe this something that you believe. To what end? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. All I know is that we got a shiny wall.
We do have a shiny wall. Love our shiny. So we've gone through and explored the city. We're essentially ready for the gym. But I'm just doing essentially the final bits of training for the last 10 minutes. See how far we get. No, why would you disable? So rude. Oof. Critical hit, that's what you get. But yeah, we'll just do a little bit of this, and then next time we're gonna go and beat the crap out of Whitney.
Nice. Whitney deserves it because she was being stupid in the radio station. She doesn't deserve it. She thought it was apricots and not apricorns.
Yeah, it was probably just to make the player feel better, because normally it would be, you know, a 10-year-old doing it.
And it's absolutely a trick question, so the fact that if they got stuck on that question for a long time, the fact that the gym leader got stuck on it, it's like, oh, it's a, you know, common mistake.
Yeah. Alright, then we'll swap to the other Pokemon.
It is nice when the developers, quote-unquote, think of everything. It does feel like that extra care was taken.
Yeah.
You know?
No, this is a really nice step up in gameplay. Well, you're going to disappear unless I can, you know, put you to sleep to try and defeat you.
Oh, you have a chance to catch?
No.
Oh. I didn't know why you were worried about it running away.
Because then I won't get the XP.
Yes, other than the XP.
Like, I'm out here training.
So, where did it go?
I was hoping it was going to be there, so I could go there. That's where it went. Forewarned about my headbutt.
Donk, what are you going to do about
Were you
it?
forewarned enough? Not very effective. Am I hearing the crickets or a frog?
I hear what you're hearing, I don't know.
Very strange sound that I'm like vaguely hearing coming from over by the window. Stupid Abra.
Considering that we've seen a cricket today, at least I've seen one and I've had to shoo out the house, I'm assuming it's crickets.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't feel like the crickets normally sound like that. It might be the fact that it's distorted a little bit by like the sound of the game. Critical hit. So we have tomorrow. We won't have a Sunday stream, obviously. Not unless my parents are gone very quickly.
Kick them out the house.
Well, considering we're having dinner at 5, it's still a possibility. But it'll be tomorrow. Will be Tears of the Kingdom with you.
Yep. We'll run a what's the word we'll call it? We'll run a prediction to see plus or minus like 6 shrines in the session. That's usually a good number for me.
You didn't run any predictions for me today.
I didn't think about it until we're halfway through the stream. You have to come up with good predictions for Pokemon.
You do.
I do. I'm coming up with good predictions for Tears of the Kingdom.
Why? It's not your role. I'm the one that's running all that stuff because, like, if you're running the prediction, you can end up influencing it.
Do I even have that in mod tools?
I don't know. But that is one thing to be looking at. I was just having a little poke around and stuff for later things, and there is like a few things that we need to do on the back end for some other stuff.
Channel's not eligible for predictions. Oops. We can't run predictions.
You got my hopes up and everything. How do we have to be eligible?
I don't know.
You have one job. To know things.
I now know it's affiliate. Get to affiliate.
Because it's partner and then affiliate? Or affiliate then partner?
Affiliate then partner. So affiliate's the lowest.
Oh, which we're nearly at. It's just getting our average viewer count up.
We need more viewers.
It doesn't need to rise up that much.
We should make Leia a viewer. We should get Leia an account and tape a phone to her face.
Why would you do this to her?
Because she's already watching and she wants to help.
Is she watching though?
She's watching.
I don't think
She's
she
literally
is.
been laying down the entire time next to me. She's been a good friend.
Yeah, sleeping. Alright, gonna go heal up these guys, and then that pretty much... I don't know if it's... we'll see how we go. Might come out and do a little bit more. Because we can always save while we're still out in the grass.
Yeah, there's no... we could... Because we use the save states. We don't use the save states to cheat it and to save scum, but we do use save states between sessions. It's the easiest way to make sure that pick up right where we left off.
Yeah, I don't know if the emulator actually really accesses the save state I do in the game. $500 types of Pokemon out now.
What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm thinking. Damn.
Damn, it just left your brain. It ran away.
Ran the heck away.
My lord.
No, I was going to start doing a stream recap because we had exciting things happen this stream. Because not only did you defeat the bug-type gym leader Bugsy, then you wiped the floor with your rival, then you made the Goldenrod City.
Did give us a concerning thing with the Croconaw.
Yeah, Croconaw.
That gave us a bit of a worry because I didn't have a good answer for the Croconaw.
Yeah, that was a little hazy, a little shaky there.
Because like it's a water Pokemon, has a dark move, so I couldn't put Alice in because she's part psychic, and like everything else was just not good against water. And so I literally had a Rattata in and was hoping for the best.
It worked eventually after pumping it full of super potions.
Yep.
But no, I think the most notable thing is that your Pokemon got sick.
Yes.
They got sick with the Pokerush. My goodness, all the Pokemon are throwing up.
I hope not. You're cleaning it up if they are.
I'll happily clean it. It's fine. Go pick up the Pokemon droppings, get the Pokemon poop bag out. It's fine.
Yeah.
But you can even see it in the status.
And then we now only have one Pokemon that needs to get to 19, so that way next session we can go and fight Whitney, who is level 19. She has a Miltank that's like real nasty.
But yeah, no, this has been a blessed game. We already have one shiny, which is Wall, the owl, the hoot hoot.
This lovely fellow here.
Ding! And contracted the Pokerus at a low level. So everything's coming up, Pokemon.
Aha, I'm faster than you. Now you have to stay here and do battle with me.
I don't want to battle. I want to sleep.
Well, it can happily sleep as I deal with it.
Okay, it does take at least 2 hits. So you do need to put it to sleep, because otherwise it does teleport.
And then it's gone, and then I lose the XP, and it's like, ugh.
But yeah, we're probably going to raid somebody here in the next 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, I reckon I might just quickly get Wall up to level and then end there.
Yeah.
Because Wall is so close.
Yeah. So once Wall gains a level, we'll arrange a raid for you fellows if you have a particular game or streamer you want to recommend for a raid, let us know. If not, feel free to just stay by because we'll send you to another Pokemon stream that'll be doing Pokemon things, probably related to Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
We'll see what's available at the moment, like what looks interesting, because we found one person that we really liked was really cool, and then there was another person we were a bit on afterwards, and that's fine. It's just us like learning what's out in the community and seeing who's available. Because yeah, only 1 or 2 more fights I reckon at this rate.
He was pointing at us. Challenges to a fight. We fight.
Because But yeah, no, it has been a really good stream, and Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow.
Yes.
Maybe Hades the day afterwards.
We have a 50% chance of Hades with a partial Thanatos coming in from the west. And then you have this, you have a Hypnos front moving in. I don't know why I'm doing the Hades weather, but
Yeah, you'd think Zeus would be in there, someone who's actually weather-based.
I was just trying to pick out people from the House of the Dead,
Yeah.
as opposed to going for the statistical, like, a Demeter front's coming through and blowing colder winds from the north.
Come on, back.
Whoa!
Hopefully the last fight. Oh. Alright, let's see what we get. Because
Heal!
Yeah, but it might be an Abra. It's a Ditto! So first move's gonna be it transforming, so that's a free attack. Damn. Alright, I gotta heal. I was hoping it would do more. But it became a shiny!
It did.
No. Alright. It does that much. I do this much. And this will definitely be enough to pop us up to that level, which means we'll be ending. Which, it's been a very good stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay. Alright, take ourselves to the thing and we can go heal up. Because then I have to plan out my attack for this gym. Because it's a normal base gym. So there'll be some interesting moves and stuff we'll be seeing. Alrighty. But yeah. And that's it!
That's it. It's over. So I'm going to go over here.
No. Thank you as well, Iron Irvin. You have been a pleasure as always and an absolute delight. Let's see what we've got. Now we... so definitely not the first one because it's a bot.
That's German. Until that's 18 plus stream. German. Speed runs 20. Australia speed runs 2027, but it's a rerun.
Yeah. Ooh, a hardcore Nuzlocke with Pokemon X. That could be interesting.
Feel free.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Start raid. We're raiding. We're raiding in a little bit. Goodbye, everybody.
Now.
Now, go.
Go.